Hello ladies, I'm Edie, owner of Merle Norman Cosmetics Concord, Morganton, and Two Blonde Chicks Fine Consign. Today, I need to tell you a little something that I've noticed y'all are not doing. You're not setting your foundations with powder. Okay, what does that mean? That means when you put on a liquid foundation or a cream to powder foundation or a tinted moisturizer, any of that, you have to set a foundation with powder because we live in the South where it's so humid. All right, you've got to do that. Now we have different powders for different skin types. My favorite, I'll save the best for last. Now we also have mineral powder. Comes in a compact, which you want to use a compact just for touch-up during the day. You want to set your your foundation in the morning with your powder that is loose. And make sure you set it with a nice brush. I like to use the short little kabuki brush. This one is a Phase 3 from Merle Norman. And I'll load my brush by tapping it into the powder. Now the powders have a little sealed area, just a few holes, so you don't let all this out in your bathroom. It'd be a mess. So you would just load that, tap, 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 tap. Those little 4 points, then you start to blend. Now the more you blend with our powders and our brush, the smoother it's gonna get. Look at my face. Okay, now the mineral powder is great for these younger people who just wanna put something on real quick and go. The mineral powder is awesome, but as you get older, it can settle into fine lines. So that is your mineral powder. Now, if you have dry skin, guess what? We have something for that too. Our Remarkable Finish powder. This is also a great powder to use for baking. And baking is what you do in this area under the eye. You load that powder on, let it set for 5 minutes, dust it off, and that area stays put for the day. All right, that's our Remarkable Finish, which is for dry skin. And then I have the Sheer Face powder, which is good for all skin types. Comes in translucent. That's our #1 seller from 89 years ago. And then we have the Flawless powder. Now this is like a magic powder because the more you blend it, it's not gonna settle in the fine lines and it's gonna create that look exactly, a flawless look. It has light diffusers in it. Yes, and it's gonna reflect away from wrinkles. Okay, so that is five types of powder. And then comes the Big Daddy. Our Ultra powder. Comes in a nice little compact now. Comes with the sponge, but only use your sponge for touch-up during the day because you want to set that foundation with the brush in the morning. So our Ultra powder smells like a sweet tart. You're gonna wanna eat it. We could stay in business with this one powder alone. It comes from light shades all the way to dark shades. We got everybody covered. You're gonna do the same thing here. You're gonna swirl in that powder, load that brush, tap, 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 those 4 spots, and then blend. Now a little secret about the Ultra powder, the longer you blend with it, the smoother it gets. So don't feel like you're just goofing off. You're not. You're smoothing all those wrinkles out. The more you blend, the smoother it gets. And it smells like a sweet tart. I love it. Now this one you can carry in your handbag too. It's nice and thin, and that way you have it for touch-up. Okay, that is good for all skin types, and your finish is gonna be velvety. Now, if you have any questions, please message me here on Facebook, or you can call the store at 704-786